continue where we were talking the last time we met, I was talking about living a kingdom lifestyle, really, and about character and conduct and influence in that kingdom. Because we say, don't we, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. How's it going to get done on earth if it isn't done in and through us? So a lesson we have to learn is that he can't do through us what he hasn't been able to do in us. And all the while we play around with it and think that somebody else is going to do it, the kingdom doesn't come. His will is not done on earth. And as we look around us at the mayhem and the chaos that is increasing every day, and perhaps beat our gums about it, how much is it actually our responsibility to make sure that the kingdom comes? We are the agents through whom that kingdom is going to come. So I think it's probably time, guys, that we straightened up and flew right, as it were, straighten up and fly right. That we begin to take this whole issue seriously. We're not saved just so as we go to heaven. That might be a shock to some of you. But we're saved for a purpose. Jesus came not just for salvation. He came to die and to recreate us in his image. That's the purpose of God for us, is to be recreated in his image. To be restored to the Maker's spec, how he intended us to be in the first place. And that is so far removed from what we actually are, that when we come into Christianity, we kick up our heels. We won't take the yoke that he tells us is easy, and his burden that he tells us is light, because we just are not accustomed to bowing the knee or submitting to anybody except our own ideas. And when he comes and he says, I'm the initiator, you're built to respond, we don't like that very much, particularly if what he wants to initiate doesn't correspond with what we want. So there comes this whole issue of submission. And I find that just recently what he's been laying on my heart is the whole issue of honour and respect and submission. Paul says, doesn't he? Submit to your leaders, submit to the governing authorities, submit, yield. Just bow the knee, bend the neck. Israel were always being accused of being a stiff-necked and rebellious people. They went, no, not going to do it. Doing it this way. They're in the 5th cycle of discipline. Dispossessed largely from their land and fighting tooth and claw to get the land back that belongs to them. This is a Hanukkah menorah. Some of you may know what it is. That was the Feast of Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication that Jesus went up to. I think it's in John. They were calling him to go to the feast. And what it commemorates is the fact that when the temple was destroyed, there wasn't enough oil when they went back in there to light this candle for more than one day. But the miracle was that they only had oil for one day and it lasted for 7. So you have the 8-branched candlestick, which is the menorah. The servant candlestick in the middle there that holds the oil in the proper thing, and the other 4 coming out from the other sides. Dedication. That's a word we don't use very much these days. Dedication. How dedicated are you to the cause of Christ? Or are you dedicated to doing things your own way? I just throw these questions out, there's no axe to grind and all that, except his. So think about it now. Character, conduct, influence, keep in mind where we're going, keep in mind the goal, keep in mind where he's going. And his goal is a fully mature son, a huios, Dad's checkbook. Wouldn't you like to be able to write checks against heaven and know that they would be cashed? Wouldn't you like to have the nations for an inheritance and to be able to change things round by your prayer in the throne room? In these days, nothing's going to get done unless we do it his way. His way or no way, guys. That's where we're coming into. His way or no way. He's restoring the creator-creature relationship. How's it working out for you? See you again. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you'd like to keep up to date with my videos, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on. But there is something else. If there's anything that you really want me to talk about, or a topic that you're particularly interested in and want more enlightenment on, would you use the comments section down below this message and let me know, because I do read everything that you ask and every comment that you make. God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in.